please help me bring to the stage ChAnge.
Hey everybody, I'm Chip.
I'm Angela.
We are ChAnge.
ChAnge, get it?
And we're going to do some long form for you. And what we need from you is a name. Preferably an interesting name.
Fairhill.
Aloysius.
Aloysius? Aloysius, thank you.
Thank you.
Aloysius.
Aloysius.
Yes, Gertrude?
I want you to look over there. Look out the window.
I see. Upon the lea, the sun is shining bright.
Yes, very bright. It's a new day, Aloysius.
A new day, so full of possibilities, so full of glory. God's majesty on earth realized.
It's true. Today is the day we read Mother's will.
'Tis as she would have wanted it, a beautiful sunrise upon her dead body.
Laying out in the open there.
As she asked to be reunited with nature, as we were made, she should be brought asunder. But we will have her final wisdom bestowed upon us as we read her last will and testament.
As well as how the estate will be divided.
I'm sure she will be fair, as she always was. As she always was. As she always was. Gertrude!
Yes, Mother.
Where are my crumpets?
Here, Mother, I just took them out of the oven. One moment. I know that you don't like it when they burn the top of your mouth, so I've taken the liberty of opening a window and leaving them by the window so that the air could actually cool them ever so slightly. One moment, Mother.
That's the first logical thing I've ever heard you say.
You're right, Mother. How silly of me. Here I am, yapping away. Your crumpets.
You expect me to feed myself?
No, certainly, Mother. No, certainly. What with your weak wrists and all, I shall take the liberty of feeding you. Some butter?
I always take butter with my crumpets. You should have known this. If you wanted to find my wealth, you would know my every whim. You would respond to my every need.
Oh, but Mother, I know your wealth. Your wealth is in your heart. Your wealth is in your mind. It's what you bestowed upon me through years and years of indentured servitude.
My wealth is in my heart because I got rid of those normal motherly feelings. See, if I had loved you like every other mother, I wouldn't have such weak wrists.
True.
And I wouldn't have had such room for that great wealth that comes from great power. You see, the secret to great power is learning that you never have to do something for yourself. That's why I didn't even give birth to you myself. I just let you fall out. There's no pushing for those who have power.
That mountain of broken spoons also demonstrates that, Mother. Open wide, but not too wide so as to strain your jaw. Your very sharp jaw, Mother.
You expect me to chew this myself?
Silly me, Mother, silly me.
Sustenance, sweet sustenance.
Did you like the recipe? Please tell me you did. It would please me so.
I liked it, for it is my own. You have found my secret book of recipes.
Oh, no, Mother, I haven't. I've just simply watched you year upon year, delicately kneading that dough with your lame wrists.
You've mastered my technique.
Like no other. Nay, I fear that Aloysius may have taken your book and may have taken a gander.
Aloysius. I wonder what he is up to. Aloysius. Aloysius. Aloysius.
Aloysius! Aloysius!
Yes, Papa.
Come over here.
Yes, Papa.
Let me smell your hair.
Does it please you, Papa?
It pleases me some, Aloysius. You've been playing in the raspberry patch, have you?
It's true. I was moved by that red fruit, the color of passion, a love I have not yet known, for I have kept my virtue, Papa.
That's what I've asked you to come here and talk to me about. Your virtue.
We're talking about my virtue? Please tell me that I get to keep it forever.
Yes. Yes, you do get to keep your virtue forever, Aloysius.
The priesthood for me, Papa. Really? The priesthood for me?
It's what I saw in you long ago. You are a pious, pious boy.
It is true.
And I know that nothing can come of this life for you but a life of servitude.
It's so great. You don't mind our family line dying out. Your name gone from the history books, for I am but your only son. And you're allowing me to stay celibate for the rest of my life. What a great sacrifice you've made for God on this day.
Yes, a sacrifice for God. A sacrifice for God. A sacrifice for
God. Ezekiel, come forth to the sacrificial stone. I have chosen to lay down your life so that we may be rebirthed in God's grace and glory.
Sounds like a noble cause.
As a sacrificial lamb for our people, you will be a scapegoat, and all of our collective sins will be placed upon you.
However, I may be of bad service to you.
I am pleased that you are walking into this with eyes wide open, for only a true and loving God would allow me to kill my only son, so that his blood may issue forth and cleanse all those minor sins that we have committed.
Seems like you're taking drastic measures, Father. Is there no other way that we can go about this?
No! There's no way that we could adopt a simple philosophy of forgiveness. For transgressions are something that must be completed with the blood of our firstborn sons. You know this!
Am I really your firstborn son? Or is there maybe something else you haven't told Mommy about?
Which transgression do you think I'm trying to overcome here, Ezekiel?
Aha! So I'm not the first! I got you! Where's your firstborn son, Father? Where's your firstborn son? La 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 la. Skiddly-doo ba ba doo ba.
Look upon me in no fear.
Skiddly-doo-ba! What's the talking bird doing here?
I am an oracle sent from the heavens.
An oracle? That means you got some kind of a message. Drop it!
Your brother, your half-brother sits upon the sacrificial stone.
I got a brother! What?
'Tis true.
I want to go see him. Can I get on your back?
Of course, please mount me.
I'm on the back of a barn!
And they flew over the mountaintops. And they dove into the valleys.
My hair is so thin, now it's super humid.
And then they hit a thermal. And they landed upon Mount Ararat. Yes, Mount Ararat.
Might be a little too low. Hey, here we go! Where's my brother? I can smell my half-brother from a mile away. Ezekiel, is that you?
It is. You look so much like Father. And that wench from the tavern.
She's got a wonderful voice, my mother. She's a singer and would have been a star.
I've heard tale of that wench's song. You have that song in your heart, and yet you look so much like my father.
Well, I'm half of him.
You're half of my father. You're my brother.
That's right, we established that. But I'm here to save you, Ezekiel.
You're going to save me by taking my place.
That's right.
You're going to let your blood flow over this rock for the minor transgressions of my father's sin, but you are the vessel of that sin.
I never thought about it like that.
That's right. You're the one who needs to sacrifice himself. I am clear and clean. You are the wages of sin of my father.
How can it be? I've got such a sing-songy voice, and I'm fun to be around.
That's the problem. Your mother was too much fun. If your mother had been less interesting, if she could not sing the song of a siren, my father would have stayed virtuous and loyal.
My mother was too much fun. My mother was too much fun. Your mother was too much fun, Aloysius.
And that's why women bear the guilt of original sin.
More or less.
But you must have loved her at some point, Papa. I will never know love the way that you did. Tell me what you first saw in her, when her wrists were supple.
And movable. She had dexterity, that woman, she did.
Mother with dexterity.
She did. She was a mighty force to be reckoned with, Aloysius.
Please.
I can't possibly subject you to that kind of a life.
You think it's better I not know love at all, but to see it slowly die and fade over time? That is a noble sacrifice.
And spoiler alert, that's the way that love is.
All love dies in the end, it's not forever?
All love dies in the end. It's not forever. Here it is, Aloysius.
Our script is so hard to read with those weak wrists. Oh my God. She bequeathed us the ultimate gift. Our freedom from the choices that our parents made. A chance to live anew and not repeat their mistakes.
Do we get the house?
Yes, we get the house.